can see the gathering of angels. I can see a new church rising. I can feel the wind of the Spirit. Nations will be willing. Territories will be willing.
This is the year of thrones. And what precedes the year of thrones are the seasons of war. Wars will be fought. Wars will go on. Wars are already going on. Cold wars, visible wars, economic wars. You are going to see many kinds of wars and rumors of wars. Part of the things that if the Lord allows, we are still praying that it doesn't happen, but if the Lord wills it to happen, you are going to see embassies leaving certain countries breaking ties and their embassies being withdrawn. There's going to be all forms of wars in this 2023. But you see, don't be distracted by the wars, because every time a season comes, the thing that season brings lends itself equally to everyone. It is the people that are strategic in knowing how to position themselves or allowing God to position them rightly in a season that will benefit from whatever the season brings. The season will be more impactful for them. I don't know if you've understood me up until this point. So you are going to hear weeping, crying in Egypt. But as you hear weeping and crying in Egypt, you're also going to hear the tears of freedom. So you have to choose which camp you belong to. Are you going to be part of the people that are going to cry because the year will be bad? Or are you going to be the camp of the people that are going to testify of liberation? Are we together? So 2023 is going to bring a double sword, a double-edged sword. 2023 is going to be the year of enthronement. It's going to be the year of thrones. Notice I said the year of thrones when I posted the prophetic theme for the year, because the throne is available. The throne is going to be the subject. But because of the subject of the throne, some will cry, others will rejoice. Some will lose the throne, others will ascend the throne. It's your strategic positioning that will determine which part you would fall into. So that's why I'm bringing this advantage of knowledge prophetically to you. So that's what the prophetic theme for the year, not my ministry theme, the prophetic theme for the year. No matter what church you belong to, what country you're watching me from, the prophetic theme for the year is that God is going to be dealing with thrones. This is the year for thrones and of thrones. Next year, God has already shown me that next year will be the year of the healing of the nations. If you follow the prophetic timeline of my prophecies, you will discover that even before the year comes, I begin to tell you what will characterize that year, because it has been received in the spirit. So since the subject is thrones this year, and God wants to deal with powers, he told me many months ago, he said, let the people position themselves. If not, the wicked are going to have more seat than the righteous. So in the nations, there's going to be a shaking of powers. You are going to see generally all around the earth. Some kings will be deposed. But when those kings are deposed, will righteous king ascend the throne? That's the question now. You see, whenever a prophetic word is brought, if that word is brought to an unprepared people that are not skilled in operating or maximizing the revelation that God has brought through prophecy, we will have prophetic word and only wait for it to happen, but we will never be impacted by that prophetic word. There are those who receive prophecies. There are those through whose life prophecies come to pass. So the subject is thrones. Please, brethren, this is a once in a year type of broadcast. Share it, tell your friends and families to come online. When thrones are given and God decides to shake the nations, and princes in the spirit are dispersed, another princes takes over, The question is, will it be the righteous that will be sitting on great seats, or will it be the unrighteous? So we have the year of thrones coming, as revealed by the Lord in the prophetic house to his prophet. Many prophets saw light. Yes, because that perspective of the vision is for the righteous. But I saw thrones, and these thrones were many. And this is a testament to the fact that God wants to begin to deal with the powers of nations. Now, when the powers of nations are shaken, who would ascend the throne? Who would replace kings that are deposed? Who would replace unrighteous kings that will be dethroned? Unrighteous businesses that will be dethroned? Who would replace them? So we have prophetic word of hope coming to a generation and a church that is not prepared. So what we will do is that we will have a prophecy that will just wait for it to be fulfilled in the lives of the unbelievers and yet not test of it. But that will not be your portion in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Are we together? So when you receive prophetic words from the year, if that word came from God, don't be quick to shout. Don't be too quick. Because you can have a vision, and the vision that you have but don't understand will not be profitable to you. When we speak of lack of vision, we're not speaking about the lack of the presence of vision. Do you understand what I'm saying? A man can have visions yet lack visions. A man can have a vision yet perish for lack of vision. A man can have information yet perish for lack of knowledge. So when we speak of the people perishing for lack of vision, it does not mean the absence of vision in some context. Because a vision can be present, yet it is present to a people that don't understand. And because they don't understand, they don't know how to run with the vision. So even though the vision is in their hand, they don't know what to do with it. And because they don't know what to do with it and how to act in accordance with the vision, they lose out. In the housing sectors, there's about to be a shaking. In the housing sectors, there's about to be a shaking. There's about to be demolitions. There's about to be massive shakings, losses. But you see, in this loss, you can position yourself for a win. Yes. In these losses, when the world is saying there's a casting down, it becomes an opportunity for you to buy lands cheaper. There's about to be a shaking in the political sectors. There's about to be a shaking in the oil sectors. And all these things are a testament to the fact that God is going to shake the nations. And the people that have been sitting upon seats are going to be thrown away. And some are going to be elevated. And some are going to be brought in, says the Spirit of the Lord. So we're about, and we've stepped into the year of thrones. Meanwhile, the year of thrones did